The results are all going to be based on how well you adhere to all 4 of the components. Hey, what's up guys? Gary Walker here with liveanabolic.com and welcome back for another video. All right, in this video, I'm going to give you the 4 biggest keys for fast fat loss. All right, so here's the thing. If you're an older guy, more than likely you have less muscle on your body and more fat on your body. So the thing I want you to focus on is getting that fat off your body quickly. Before I get into the biggest keys, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel. All right, with that being said, here's the thing. Typically when I train my clients, I'm always giving components, key components, big things to focus on. You don't want to just focus on one and neglect the others. You don't really want to focus on 2 and neglect the others. You don't have to do all of them 100% of the time, but the closer you get to doing all of them, 90 to 100% of the time, the better your results are going to be, the faster that fat is going to come off of your body. All right, with that said, the very first key component is nutrition, man, all right? I know you're not gonna be able to outwork a bad diet. No matter how hard you're working out, it doesn't matter if you're putting crap into your body, all right? Here's the thing, as an older guy, there's different types of strategies as far as nutrition as well. If you've been following me a while, you know I am a proponent of carb cycling. You wanna cycle your carbohydrates. I keep it pretty simple. Basically, the days you're doing resistance training, it's okay to have your complex carbs. Those are the days you need the fuel. Those are the days you need the extra calories for recovery. All right, so it's okay to have those, the complex carbs, rice, potatoes, beans, quinoa, fruit, multigrain breads. All of those things can still be eaten, you just have to earn them. All right, now here's the thing. On the days you're not doing resistance training, your off days, you eliminate the complex carbs. You eliminate the complex carbs and just focus on getting your fibrous carbs. So the vegetables, all right? So we're talking your broccoli, asparagus, cauliflower, cucumber, zucchini, green leafy veggies. All of those are free reign, man, every day of the week. So that's typically all you wanna really focus on. All of your other meals every day need to be lean protein meals combined with fibrous veggies and combined with good essential fats, because you still need to make sure you're eating good healthy fats. That's gonna help maximize your testosterone levels. All right, so the higher your testosterone levels are gonna be, the more muscle you're gonna be able to build, the more muscle you have on your body, the more fat you're naturally going to burn. So that's the key to doing everything quickly. All right, so that's basically the type of nutrition I like you to follow. Eliminate all the processed crap. Get rid of the fast foods, processed foods. If you do that, you're eliminating a lot of the toxins and chemicals that you're putting into your body. Those are toxins and chemicals that elevate estrogen levels. When you have high estrogen levels, you naturally have low testosterone levels. So just eliminate that crap, replace it with the good, clean protein we just talked about. So good, clean protein sources, chicken, turkey, fish, good, lean red meat, all of those are good sources. Eggs, so you're gonna get good protein sources, you're gonna get your fibrous carbs, you're gonna get complex carbs on the days you work out, and you're gonna get your essential fats. All right, so that's basically what you wanna do with your nutrition. Lastly, with nutrition, you gotta make sure you're eating in a caloric deficit. So if you're working out hard, you're doing everything, but even if you eat clean foods, but you're getting 5,000 calories from clean foods, you're not gonna be able to burn the fat. You're not gonna be able to get that fat off of your body. So you still need to make sure you're eating in a caloric deficit. One of the best ways to figure out how to get started, there's a lot of BMR calculators, basal metabolic rate calculators online. Go in there, plug in your information, height, weight, age, all this basic information. It's gonna give you a standard BMR. Basically your basal metabolic rate is just the amount of calories you need at rest. From there, you create a deficit, and then you just follow that calorie deficit. All right, with clean calories though, keep that in mind. You want the clean calories. All right, but that's all component number 1. Component number 2, resistance training, man. You gotta work out, all right? And when I'm talking resistance training, I'm talking more multi-joint compound movements of squat variations, bench press variations, either pull-ups or pull-downs, overhead presses. Those are the type of big movements that you want to make sure you're focusing on and prioritizing your workouts around. You can still do the isolation movements, but you gotta really prioritize the compound movements, because the compound movements are what are going to increase your testosterone levels, also boost your metabolism, which is key for burning more fat. All right, that's the key component number 2. Number 3, you wanna do some type of cardio. All right, and when I say cardio, there's different types of cardio you can implement. I am a proponent of high intensity interval training. So the main reason I do that is HIIT training, high intensity interval training, is quick, 15 to 20 minutes, you're in and you're out, you're done. And you get an afterburn effect for your metabolism, meaning you're burning calories throughout the day. Instead of just burning calories when you're doing the exercises, you're burning calories throughout the day. And there's lots of different types of sprints you can do. When I say high intensity interval training, it doesn't have to mean go out to the track and just go sprinting, because as older men, one thing I've learned over the years working with numerous men, it's really hard to do that. You're no longer mobile in the hips. You have tighter hamstrings, tighter hip flexors. So you got a lot of extra things going on, man. So you want to be safe about the types of sprints you do, the intervals you do. You can do them on a recumbent bike, on an upright bike. You can actually do them on an outdoor bike, a bicycle. All right, so even sprinting in place. If you don't have access to equipment, you're at home, you can sprint in place, 20 seconds all out, rest, breathe for 40 seconds, do another 20-second all out sprint, rest, breathe for another 40 seconds. So do that for each minute and do 5 to 10 intervals. And that's gonna make a big difference on boosting that metabolism and burning more fat. All right, other types, there's the LIST, low intensity steady state. So that's something that I actually recommend after a workout. So say you've done your resistance training workout, they should typically take 45, 50 minutes. You wanna spend about another 15 minutes walking on a treadmill, getting on the elliptical, getting on a bike. This one isn't high intensity. When I say high intensity, we're talking 80 to 95% of your maximum heart rate. This is more of the 55 to 65% of your maximum heart rate. So just enough to get into that fat burning mode. And post-workout though, it's a post-workout cardio that I recommend. You can also do LIST or low intensity steady state on an off day for about 45 minutes to help with blood flow, which will help with your recovery from your intense workouts. So that's when you can benefit from those. There's also MET workouts or Tabata style workouts where you can do mountain climbers, jump ropes. All right, you can do a lot of things like that, body movements, and incorporate kettlebell swings. So pretty much the same type of workout, 45 seconds to 60 seconds of jump ropes. And then go into mountain climbers for 45 to 60 seconds. And then go into seal jacks or jumping jacks. So you can do little mini circuits like that as well. And that's gonna help you burn fat, help you boost your metabolism. So there's all sorts of cardio you can do. Preferably what I recommend is a mixture of all three. That way you break up the monotony and you're not just so bored getting on a treadmill every single day, riding a bike every single day. You do a little bit of everything. You throw in the HIIT training, which is gonna help boost testosterone and increase muscle mass. You throw in the MET training, which is just adding some fun body movements. And then you're gonna do some low intensity steady state training, which you can do post-workout or on your off days. So all of those are what I recommend, but that's component number 3. The last component, man, to maximizing fat loss, believe it or not, is getting optimal sleep. 7 to 9 hours of sleep where you're trying to get as much REM sleep as possible, all right? That's what you wanna make sure that you're prioritizing, because if you're having intense workouts, you're eating perfect, you're doing everything else right, but you're not sleeping good, then guess what? When you're going to sleep and you're tossing and turning, you're not getting that good deep REM sleep, your body's not gonna produce as much testosterone. Your body's not gonna produce as much growth hormone, meaning you're not gonna be able to recover very well from all those intense workouts. So you wanna make sure you're getting good sleep for that recovery and for the muscle growth. That's when all of those processes take place. So also it helps lower cortisol levels. So a lot of benefits to getting that good deep sleep. So those are the 4 components I always talk about, because again, if you do 2 of those 100% of the time and you neglect one of those all the time and do another one 50% of the time, you're gonna get subpar results, all right? So the results are all gonna be based on how well you adhere to all 4 of the components. The closer you stick to those 90 to 100% of the time, like I mentioned earlier, the better your results are gonna be. You're gonna be able to maximize that fat loss. But all right, man, if you have any questions about anything I went over in this video, comment below and let me know. If not, give me a thumbs up. Let me know you liked the video, man. Other than that, that's all that I got. Get busy, get after it, and God bless.